My packing table is empty. Wow. Well, run out of beers. Well, I haven't really. There is some waiting to be labelled. Those, which is the Kate Shepherd. These, which are the Gibson Lager, and loads of ginger. And then underneath there is the latest Arthur Double IPA. So they're almost finished labelling. I've just got some stickers to go on them. And then there's all of these gingers need to be done. I'm going to tweak the ginger recipe next time and just add some caramel malt and some honey malt along with my secret ingredient, which isn't very secret. It is candied ginger. So yeah, I know, fancy selling out. This weekend is Tramlines weekend in Sheffield. So we're escaping, so there's no more orders going out now. We've got some beers in Cole's Corner in Sheffield for Sheffield folk for Tramlines, and then next weekend is the Abbeydale Road Beer Festival. So I dusted off for the MT50 labelling machine. I don't know, there's a love-hate relationship with this. Once you get it right, it's brilliant, it's absolutely brilliant, but getting it right, I don't know, seems to change every time. Anyway, there's what was I going to do? I was going to add on the end of this, now I will put the video that I did last night about the Barney's Bitter, the latest Barney's Bitter, which I have labelled up, and that is now ready. I did something different with that, as you'll see. But anyway, yes, so for now, wow, right. I'll now let you watch the Barney's Bitter video. Welcome back. This is an experiment. Now, this is the Barney's Bitter, ever evolving. This is based on Harvey's Sussex Bitter. It's same yeast, almost the same hops, kind of sort of the same water profile. What I've tried to do with this is, well, it says cask in a can, is to try and get it cask-like, but coming out of a can, by doing the secondary fermentation in here. So there's no forced carbonation gone on with that at all. It's purely been put in here with a tiny bit of sugar, dextrose, and left to kind of pretty much do its thing. From there I sent it through to a bright tank just to let it clear for a little bit. It didn't drop perfectly clear, but I think that's because there's a fair amount of yeast in suspension. And then I chucked it in a can. Now the idea behind this is I want to have a kind of like a traditional bitter eventually here on one of the beer engines, on one of the Angram hand pumps, and I want to be able to sell it for between sort of like £3.50, £4 a pint. And so that's where I'm kind of like pitching this, to try and get in the can that cask type feeling before I'm able to sell it over the bar here on cask. Anyway, let's get it poured and see what we think. Well, it's not clear. I didn't think it was going to be clear. There's still quite a lot, I think. Well, actually, no, it's not bad. Get it tasted then. See what we think. That's quite nice. It is quite nice, but more carbonated than I expected. If you can see, so I did what I always do, sadly, which is pour most of the can in. Let's see what. Oh yeah, definitely. Yes, pour carefully. There you go. You have been warned. So it's a little bit more carbonated than I was expecting. It's quite nice. It's quite drinkable. It's I always thought the Sussex Bitter was kind of like old-fashioned pale ale. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. And yeah, I'm not usually a massive bitter drinker, but that's definitely got that nice bitter dry finish. I've backed off on the hops a little bit, which I think has worked, but that's got malty, slightly kind of like fruity Fuggles, East Kent Golding feel to it. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I think I'm going to start punting that out on the website soon. So that was that. Friday, 25th of July. Can't believe it. Nearly August. It's nearly my birthday. And yeah, isn't this lovely? Isn't this idyllic? The Sheffield Canal. Oh, by the way, yeah, the pizzas. We're going to be doing pizzas when we open the tap room. And a friend of mine today bought me some. I gave her some seeds earlier this year. These are San Marzano, and I've planted about all I can plant. These are my basil that I planted from seed. So I'm going to repurpose some of these old polykegs as planters. I hate waste, which is why I bought the steels. So I just hate the idea of disposable kegs. So those are going to be, I'm going to chop those off and put some of these in there after the weekend anyway. So yeah, whatever you're doing, boys and girls, you know the thing that I always say, but I actually mean it. You take care of yourself and those you care about. Until next time, cheers.
So what's the problem?
I don't want to see sexy dancing ladies.
Sorry, hang on. It says, whenever we serve up sexy dancing ladies, on average, you look 38% longer than other videos.
Yeah, but I don't want to see sexy dancing ladies.
But you do look.
I mean, of course I look. They're sexy dancing ladies, but I don't want the algorithm serving that up to me.
We serve you up videos based on your preferences.
Well, I want it to stop.
I hear what you're saying, but I did want to show you this video.
Whoa, what?
Haha, you looked.
Oh, of course I looked. They're right in my face.
You could have looked away, but you didn't.
More dancing ladies. Oh, no. Stop it. I have a girlfriend. If she sees me watching this, I'll get in trouble.